What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about how it is growing up without a father and just my experience. Now, if you don't know, I grew up in a single parent households for somewhat. All my siblings, we have different dads, but my dad, he was like the only one I think that pretty much like came and went throughout the household. Like I remember back in the day, when I was younger, he would come and he would just stay with my mom to, I guess, use her for a place to stay. You know, he would just come and stay there, and he worked a factory job too, and he would sleep, you know, all day, come get some food, and he wouldn't say much to me. He didn't say really much of anything to me when I was little. This was around the age of probably like 7, 9, 10, you know. He'd just be around, but he would just come to sleep and he'd go back in the room. He wouldn't talk to me pretty much. He might say what's up, and then the only time he'd really like show me attention is when I acted out in school or something. He'd whoop my ass, you know, I get a whooping, and I'm pretty sure all y'all have had this. And okay, growing up, getting older, he'd like stop coming around, and then later I have 2 twin sisters. Well, one's actually a boy, so now he's transgender, so they're twins though. So he stopped coming around and came back around, and while they were babies, he would like basically like he would hold them sometimes, and I see that. It's not like I was jealous or anything, but I'm just giving you what he would do around the house. But he would rarely even talk to me, you know, unless he was whooping my ass for acting out, because I was a bad kid. I had a lot of anger issues. I was getting kicked out of school, cussing out teachers, you know. I didn't really fit in when I was younger. I didn't really know how to control these emotions, and I'm gonna get into this why it's important for a dad to be in a young son's life. I don't know about the daughters because I'm not a girl, obviously, so I can't speak on that. But yeah, I was just confused, and I was wondering why like he didn't, I guess, love me or something, you know. He just wouldn't talk to me at all, you know. He barely talked to me, and then he'd leave. He left. Now through these times, my mom had pretty good jobs. She was but I had a lot of anger issues, and I was getting kicked out of a lot of schools. So I was like I was one of the problem childs, you know, because I didn't fit in at schools. I just didn't know how to deal with my emotions. So I was just a problem child, getting kicked out of daycare, all that stuff. So we moved a lot. We bounced around. We went from the hood to the suburbs, to the suburbs to the hood, you know. And my dad, after my twin sisters were born, he kind of like bounced out of the picture, and I didn't see him later until, and this was around the age of probably like 16 of me when he bounced out of the picture completely. And I didn't see him until I was 18, and this is around the time when if you haven't been watching my videos, I got my own place through this program at 18 where they paid half my rent for a year, la-di-la-di-da, you know. And my truck had got impounded, and I had always been able to contact him because my mom had a number for his factory job. He'd been at this factory for years, so I'd always just call up there and ask for him, and he'd get on the phone, you know. That's the only way I could keep in contact with him. I didn't really have a cell phone number for him. I called him, and he came over to my place. He just met me outside, and we chopped it up for a little bit, and he wasn't able to get my car out of impound. This is when I didn't have a license and stuff, and this is when the no license thing started, you know. It's like a trickle effect. So after that, we just fell off. We stopped talking. Fast forward, I'd say 7 years, I get stabbed, like fatally stabbed, you know. I almost lost my life. If you want to know more about that, I did a video on that. It was like the time I got robbed and stabbed. But yeah, I got stabbed, and I was laying in the hospital, and the only ones that came to visit me is an old friend of mine, and we just stopped talking, you know, due to life stuff. I don't know if you watch my videos, but yeah, an old friend of mine from years back. We went to high school together, and he visited me because he was with me the night it happened. And then an ex, you know, that It's an ex. So yeah, she stayed in the hospital with me, and then my mom, you know, and I asked my mom, can I get that number to call his work phone, you know? So I called his work phone, called up there, and I remember this phone conversation. Like, I don't remember it vividly, but I asked him, like, man, can you come see me? Like, I'm laying in the hospital, I was stabbed. And he just like kind of like blew me off. Like, man, I'm busy with work, and I just, you know, just pretty much blew me off on the phone. And that just pretty much like broke my heart. Like I always, when I was growing up, I always questioned myself, like, why doesn't he love me? Why doesn't he care about me? I could see why he didn't want to be with my mom, because my mom has a lot of mental health problems. She's borderline, sometimes crazy. She does a lot of crazy ass shit, you know what I'm saying? So I could see why he wouldn't want to be with my mom. But I feel like if you have a kid, it should be both responsibility to take care of the kid, you know? I feel like every child needs a father, especially a young man, to guide him through that growing up phase, because a mother can't do that, you know? She can't be the man and the woman at the same time. I know single moms do it, but it's not the same as a man bonding with his son, you know? And I'd always see dads and wonder, like, damn, why doesn't he want me? Why doesn't he care? Like, and that spurred a lot of anger in me, you know, growing up. Like, I felt like why won't he take the time to come in, like, spend time with me, you know? Why? And that day when I called him from the hospital, that just broke me right there. Like damn, why can't you can't take one day to come see your son laying in the hospital? And it's crazy, because I had to have like 2 blood transfusions and all that, you know. I almost died. It took me almost 2 months to recover from that, and he couldn't even come see me, and that like broke my heart. And I'm like, damn, like, I don't really know where I'm going. I don't have a point, but this is what I'm gonna say is, if you're a dad, you're a dad taking care of your kids, I respect you to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard growing up without a dad. It's hard not having that father figure in your life. And my mom put me through a lot of programs. Like, she put me in like 2 mentor programs, which is really cool, because I got to experience kind of like what a dad would be like. I had this one dude named Reggie. He was this OG like black dude. He was like super cool. He took me to my first football game, and I loved it. And Steve, he was like a younger dude. He was like maybe in his early 20s. And then, oh yeah, another one, Khalid. He taught me a lot of stuff, brought me to his house. It was cool to experience that, you know, because I didn't fit in a lot as a kid, you know, being as light as I am. I'm mixed, if you don't know. I'm white and black. But I felt like I didn't fit in with the black kids, because they always think I was white, you know. And then I didn't fit in with the white kids because, you know, I had the black hair. This is when I had hair and stuff, and I just felt different, you know. Like, I can't fit in with nobody. And I feel like a young child needs that guidance of his father to teach him, because if he's not there, I made it out, you know. I made it on my own, don't get me wrong. I had no choice. But it puts your life on extra hard mode when the guy abandons his kid like that, you know. And I could see if you don't want to be with your baby mama. Like I said before, my mom is fucking crazy. Like, she has a lot of mental health problems, and this is why me and her don't get along a lot, you know. You shouldn't abandon your kids. So I want to shout out all the fathers in the video that stepping up to take care of their kids, even if they don't even mess with their baby mama, because, you know, it's hard. It's just super hard. Like, and it brought a lot of confusion in my life, a lot of anger, a lot of like questioning, you know. I don't know, that's just a video. I want to get that out. It's been on my mind heavy, and I wanted to put this out there for you guys. This is just a real video, you know, something I just want to put out there. If you stayed to the end, I appreciate you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Peace.